We are at page 5. So after you have the node, you can start your first project. That's how you can step in. So I want to connect to my SSH. I do SSH-I in nodejs _demo perm ubuntu at the link I just sent to you guys. So it's right here without the portal number. So the reason user being Ubuntu is the operating system. If you are using Windows under Amazon, you should use Windows at the public DSN. So let's give it a try. Did I copy the wrong name? Copy it again. DSN. If you're using Mac, you should be able to do this one. CD _ SSH. What's happening? This is correct. Do I still have network? Why it's not moving? Can you guys run this command? Anna, can you run this one?
Yeah, I couldn't copy the pancake.
You can copy what?
Couldn't copy the pancake.
Why?
I don't know if the USB isn't good enough. Can you email it?
Yeah, sure.
I'm getting we said to you each person should use a different port, right?
You haven't changed the portal yet, so this one doesn't have a portal information.
Oh, so you still use the same 3000 port?
That's right. Anna, I'm using my working email. What's your AWNI?
Just after that, NICANORO.
VA?
Yeah.
Can you guys log in?
I'm getting a name
I
of
just got
service
bad
not known.
permissions. I got bad permissions on the
Oh, you should do it CH mode.
600.
Yeah. Change, yeah.
The host name is EC2-54-86-42-76.
You copy from the hashpad. Not sure why it's not working. I tested this multiple times today.
Okay. All I'm getting is a host name. Could not resolve the host name EC2-54-86. It's not resolving the host name.
We're gonna be
I believe the big host here, right? We are logged in as guests. Maybe they are firewall, so the
Yes,
message-
probably.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Is that why?
Let me try something. Let me log in.
You see?
Okay.
So you're right. The firewall might be blocking it. Where's first?
Everyone's on one guest, right?
Yeah, I think maybe one guest.
I switched to one guest and test out one line.
Yeah, sometimes when one guest doesn't allow me to. Okay, so let me do this.
It's not allowing you to ping that host name. I can ping google.com, but not that host name.
Okay, try now.
Change
Okay.
the permissions on the PM to.
Okay, it's connected.
It's a network. So who has?
It's the wireless thing. I can connect to my server now. Every single of you should be able to once you have the key. Especially the Mac user. You type the exactly same thing like I did. Did you guys get a chance to work through the Pudi one?
Not sure I'm lost. I mean, coding.
Okay, it worked. Choose the name, need the exact name, and put it into your cd/.ssh.
Vivian, here's the,
Works. Awesome.
it says try and private key, nodejs, demo.key, and private key down type RSA, and then no more authentications to try permission.
You need to do a SSH key generator.
How to run the key chain?
Can you copy paste the error to the hashpad?
Sure.
We need to look up the Stack Overflow. It's ssh.rsa.
Window. Just need a window.
What did you do? Was you on the book too also?
Yeah.
Did you connect? No, I couldn't connect. This was the.
So this is the command you should run. This will generate a public key for you.
What did you say? Where did you?
I highlighted in their hashpad hackpad. Can you see it?
Oh, okay.
To connect when you did the SSH.
Oh no, I didn't. I'll just the same instruction to do. I didn't include any problems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm
So just copy the EPM to SSH file, and then you are able to SSH directly.
Yes.
How did you do that?
Where you have this?
Do you want to see the those commands
Yeah,
screen
no,
or
no, 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 the file. Where you have the file.
in my .ssh?
Move it to your home.
Can you get it to work? Anna, does that work for you?
No, I don't think so.
What's
Yeah,
what's
I
the
can't get to the home.
Yeah.
On
Through gas? No.
So to the home.
but he is connected using gas.
I think it's a permission.
Who got to it?
Did you get through
Yes.
gas?
So yeah, I'm gonna type it. No, the only thing that did different is that I didn't put in the SSH folder. It's in the
Okay. Now it
home
works.
folder. That's it. I didn't apply your command.
What's the Wi-Fi? One
One
employee.
guest.
Oh,
One guest.
oh, you're using Linux machine, right?
Yes.
So
So yeah, I use copy paste, but I use my home folder now.
I see.
Oh, you didn't CD into the SSH.
So now
If I don't do the SSH folders, and it's passed through.
Yes,
Yeah,
So
that's right.
it
That's
is-
what he just said.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
because I had a problem. Like before I came, I put the key on my
Right.
desktop, and I just go through there, but it didn't work. It turns out it will ping back their no host through their SSH folder. That's why I ask you to go there. Make sure the no host is listed there. Guys, who have already get the connection? Let me know. Can you raise your hand?
Yeah, I got the connection.
You got? You got it?
Oh, I didn't change the my strength.
Oh.
Which part do you change? If
You don't do the SSH. Sorry, you don't go into the. You just.
I'm just trying out a different key that I have that I know works. But that's
Did you get the key? Do you want me to email the key? I'll email you.
Did you do anything with the key gem?
You just need to
Gem?
change.
Oh, here. Anything on this?
no,
Yeah.
no, I didn't.
You don't need to do the keychain for Linux.
Guys, are we all good?
No.
What happened there?
We moved the key to the home directory. We changed the mod to 600, but
Where
I'm
is
still
the I
getting
can read? I can, couldn't
permission
read,
denied public key.
ZSV
You
before.
need to change the mode to 400, not 600.
Okay.
Okay. Public denial. Which folder are you at? Can you copy the key to your delta underscore slash dot SSH folder?
Okay.
I run into this problem before. That was because I wasn't in the SSH folder. Go to the delta slash dot
Well,
SSH.
Okay.
Okay. Try again. No, go to that folder. Go to CD delta. Operate from that folder because we want to use other files in that folder. Did you run the keygen? Okay, so one possibility is
No, this is a native Ubuntu issue.
so do this. Check whether your no host have it already. Change this to your own path. Check the list of your known host.
I added it to known hosts.
Can you do strict host key checking equal to no? So, okay, I think there is an easier way to debug. So
Is it the permission error?
no, he has something else. So can you put little dash v space dash I there so you can print out the hints? SSH space dash h dash I space, all the rest part are the same.
Dash H or dash V?
Dash v, sorry, dash v. Does that work now?
No.
What would it print out? You should have a long printing out.
Yes.
Can you copy?
I'll send you. I redirected it to a file. I'll send you the file.
Just copy paste to the hashpad? So most of the time, if you don't put your private key inside of the .ssl folder, it's fine. But as what's her name again?
My name is Evan.
Evan run into the same problem I run into before. That's why I insist you guys move it to the SSH folder. Can you copy paste to very end of the file? I put the 5 possible solutions to solve this problem. Okay. I will take a look very soon. Let's keep moving on to make everyone's their first Node.js project. So this command you should run with a number. Like mine is demo1, so I can do express demo1. You should put a number right after the demo. So Anna, you will be nodejs dash demo10. I will do 11. So you should be able to see a bunch of files was generated. That's what Express do for you. It will create the default app.js and the basic routes, view, file structures. Did you all get this? Cool. Do next one. Do cd to your Node.js folder. Do a sudo Node.js management install. And start your first Node application by node apps.js. App.js is like the main file to control how to boost up your application. Okay. Then you should be able to access it on the server using your own portal. Oh, right now we are competing for portal. So guys, do a vi, do a control C to stop your node, do a vi app.js, change the portal to different numbers. It's underneath of all the environments, app.get. I'm setting it to 3011 and save it.
Can you enlarge your window so it's easy to see?
Yes, sure. So I did a vi app.js and I changed the portal to the number I was assigned to. So this one, it should be different for every one. Ivan, would you mind to join someone else for now? I will fix your problem after I assign something else for them to do. Whose environment is working? Ivan, can you join either of them first? so you can follow along. We can solve the problem later. Yes. I'm sorry, it happens, right? Different software, different version.
Yeah, just install it right down.
Okay, so save it, and you should be able to see this page like I'm seeing here. Do a node app.js. It's up running. You should be able to see the Express. Welcome to Express on all the portals. Who's doing 2002? Let's just check. 2002 working? Who's working?
Or you can do 10.
Good. Who else is working? 10 is not up. Did you do a node app.js?
Here, 2010.
Oh, 2010. Who else is? This is my scripted web page.
Well, mine is well, now it has some errors.
So I script the front page of the Open Data Meetup. So who else?
Yeah, that's the one that shows up.
Really? It shouldn't be. It should be the Express one. And you can see every time I request this, the console will spin new stuff to me, like what's going on behind the scene. Who else is up? Your Express is up? What did you do?
You changed my port.
Do starting from 3000 because we didn't open it. Yours working?
Yeah, I'm doing it locally.
Okay. How about yours?
No.
It's not working? So it takes time. Maybe your Linux configuration doesn't compact with the setting.
You know what? I'm gonna try and get on this thing now. Otherwise, it's gonna.
Is yours working?
No, I'm just
I did try to install at my another machine event to this.
Okay, cool. So right now, I was hoping everyone can get one portal working. Like, Anna, is yours working now? 2010 working?
It's still showing me this great page of New York Open Data Meetup, which is very weird. And I changed it to a different port. So it's
How could you get this? Did you copy paste the demo one? You copy paste the demo one?
now it's demo 10. You said a different number.
Yes, but this portal should be.
So the one that was demo 10. Look
Okay. And did you change the VI?
so I got it to the and I changed the 3000 2010.
Okay, I see. It's weird because I saved this file inside of.
That's what I think. I think I just copied something different.
I see.
But I think it's the Express installation. Because I installed it previously locally on my machine and it worked for the Express one.
I see. Okay. So guys, we are at page 5, and you should have one up running apps. And next, we want to use a package called supervisor, because every time you run your Node.js, you need to save it and restart your node. It's very tedious. So supervisor will monitor the change in your code and restart node automatically. This is how you can get supervised. First, do sudo npm. You need to start another terminal because the first one become your monitor terminal. So do sudo install. You do the SSH back to your open another portal and do a SSH to the server. I'm copy pasting from here in my second terminal. Okay, so that's, I first go to my Node.js demo 11 and install. Right now I have all the app.js, node module, package.json, public routes, and view. So I want to do a supervised package. Copy paste here and start the apps.js by supervised. So let's stop the node. Do Control C, and we start to run the app.js through supervisor. Is this clear what it does? Cool. So you can see right now it's listening to my 2011. Okay, so let me explain a little bit what those folders for. The first node module saves all the dependent libraries. So I mentioned each node project have their own dependency. And the dependency was saved in the package.json file. So if you do a vi package.json file, you can see what are the default dependency are. So right now we're depends on Express and EJS. We do, and app.js is the main file. You either do node apps.js or supervise app.js to start the whole application. The public folder save your CSS file, JS file, image file. Routes saves all your .js file or your JavaScript. View save your page file. Any question? If you learned Ruby on Rails before, it's very similar to Ruby.
So is this an alternative for HTML?
It's like Sinatra for Node. Sinatra in Node. Sinatra for Ruby is like Express for Node. Questions? Let me know whether you're good with the part or not. No question? Cool. Okay, so next I want you to rename the EJS file to HTML file. So just copy paste this command. And I showed you what are the 3 places you should change. So I usually do a screen snap, tell you where are the places you should change, and the next page I will give you the code. You can copy paste from here. It's little bigger. So we do vi views / index.html and find this the right file. We want to change the app.js file. So we do vi app.js, and we want to add the EJS part. So look for the little green arrow and the underscore. Copy the var EJS underneath of the path. And add those 2 lines underneath of the view engine, which basically saying I want to view it through HTML instead of EJS. Do you guys know what EJS stand for?
No.
It's Appended JavaScript. So you can pass parameters by JavaScript object. So save it. And you should be able to see the index page now. So I'm going back to my Express page, do a slash index.html. Because I find supervisor don't always work. Sometimes when you change the code, supervisor doesn't just follow along. So I'm killing the supervisor and try to restart it again. Oh, I see. So we haven't finished all the steps. So I'm double checking what's going on in my app.js. I want to make sure they all look the same. So I have the var ejs here, and I comment out the view engine EJS, add EJS Express and the view engine by HTML. So you should still have the Express working. You shouldn't break anything here. Next, I showed how you can get Bootstrap connect to your web page. So it takes 2 steps. First, go to Bootstrap website and grab the source code link. That's what this is for. Vjet GitHub link. This is where you get the Bootstrap style sheet. And after you get zip file, you unzip them and go to the distribution folder. Copy all the minimum CSS to your Node.js demo, your style sheet folder. Also, you need jQuery. That's why I do a wget jQuery folder and copy paste all the mini JS to the JavaScript folder. So in the end, you should have 3.css file underneath of your public style sheet folder and 2 JS file under the public JavaScript folder. So give it a try.
I think they're copied in 2 lines.
I see.
So you copy paste it into some more. Yeah, see? No, you still go back.
You can paste it into the
Yeah,
URL
so
in the
so
browser
delete.
window.
Yeah, exactly. No copy.
Okay, cool. Unzip it. So this is the I already unzipped the bootstrap one. And let's go to the bootstrap folder. Copy the style sheet. Go to your JS folder. Copy, download the jQuery. And copy paste to your public JavaScript folder. Oh, I see. Have you guys finished all the steps? And then did you get this to work?
Yeah, I did get to install my jQuery and bootstrap.
Cool.
Configuring the last page on the next page, for instance. But it's not on the EC2 instance, it's on my local machine. I don't know, for some reason the file,
It's not on your instant? Would
it's
you?
on my, it's locally.
Yeah, it's locally, but you can do a copy paste to your remote machine.
Yeah. I'm doing it locally.
But I already saved this 2-zip file on the server. It's already on the server. Like, see, there are two, there zip file. Did you unlock your? Did you log out?
No, I think my connection is still. Yeah, I see the zip folders.
Cool. So the last two command ls is check whether you have the correct file or not. Oh. So I have the 2 JavaScript file and I have the 3 CSS file. Did you all get those files? 3 CSS and the 2 JavaScript under your public folder. Okay, after we prepare the style sheet, I want to separate the index file into 3 files with header, index, and footer. So first we go to the view folder and add the 2 files. You can do vi nodejs and create your header folder, header file. Okay, just copy paste the whole block here. And the next page, page 13, is creating the footer file. Make sure you don't change you're not changing the folder without a number. Just do everything within your own folder. Okay, we have the footer file. Because we want the new index file having the information using include header and include the footer. So I first remove my index file and create a new one using vi index.html and copy the new stuff over. Okay. So we have all the files ready. Next, how can we make them work together? So I list a few stuff on the page 15. First one is the route. Second is after you go this route, what are the pages and what are the authentication action you should take. So you go to index.html by /. You don't need to log in to visit this page. Home page is the first page you hit after you log in. Login page is the place you put your username and password. Log out, go back to the index file. So we want to add those features to enable those features. We want to add those routes so you can navigate through the website. So where do we change it? We need to do a vi apps.js and add the login, do login, logout, and home. So you can do vi nodejs node. Oh,
With the codes.
yes, I keep going back to the original folder. So let me go to, actually let me use that one instead. So I will show what it should look like. This is the app.js file. So on the very bottom of the file, you add those 4 lines: login, do log, authentication, routes, logout, home. Here I have extra lines because I want to make sure people couldn't access the login without authentication, and they don't need to do authentication if they already logged in. So not authentication is like navigate based on your cookies. So this is how you should change the index.js. All the part you need to change is highlighted with the underscore sign. So the whole block should be added to the end of your app.js index.js file. On page 20 and 21, I give you the code, what you should put inside the home.html and login HTML. So it basically asks you, welcome, and what's your username, and give you a logout option. And login is the form control, so you can put everything. In the end, you should have the page like please log in without any style. We already have the bootstrap sign in CSS, so you can copy paste the command how you can reformat the form based on bootstrap into the signin.css file, and the form will be reformatted. Does this make sense to you?
So how many files are you editing? The first 4 lines you add to the app.js. That's the app.js.
It's the main file for you
Right.
to navigate through. So I add index.html, the new index. I remove the old one.
Right.
I add header and footer,
Right.
and I add the login, do login, logout, and home routes for the app.js file.
Right.
And I added it under index.js file.
Right, there's another set of it. Oh, okay, index.js. Oh, the where does the okay, let me see. Okay, all right.
So
I guess that's the code on page 18.
Page 18 is the index.js file.
Yeah, index.js.
So it specifies what exactly you want the login, do. So
Okay.
right now I saved one pair of password. It's admin and admin. Only this pair of password and username can go through. It's hard coded.
So index.js, that's in views as well.
It's in the routes.
Oh, there's a folder named routes.
Yes, it's
okay.
on the routes folder. So if you go to page 17, you can see the full path. It's tilde / nodejs - demo / routes / index.js. So you can see there is 4 function block: login, do login, log out, home. And
you added to the index.js that's J already, or you create a new one?
I added to the very bottom, so
okay.
you can find, because Angus, you notice the first 3 lines doesn't have any underline or green arrow. It means it's the original code.
Oh, okay.
The part I changed, I highlight them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you should have page 25. And you should be able to log in by admin and admin. We're a little running out of time, so do you guys want to see the part how I scrape the website? So I have a few sessions. I have a few slides to explain how can you save traffic. So first, I mentioned if in routes index.js file we call export do login, we should be redirect to home. If we do export home, we should redirect to the titles. So which means we are passing username and password between pages based on the JavaScript object. But this is a lot of waste. If everyone is requesting their username using JavaScript, you certainly don't want to see it. So the solution is we save users' credential into cookie file, and on server side we store users' session and the credential in Redis or MongoDB. And MongoDB can pass the username to each page, instead asking Node.js to pass all the object. And
You
it's
said that this information cannot keep in the inside. You need to save to somewhere.
right now everything is saved in your memory,
Okay.
and you are passing objects between pages.
And then you need to rely on the databases or files.
You want to save the session information on the server. So server know this is an active session, and server know your credentials. So it's important to put every code in the order I put here. First do session store, require mongoose. Do you know mongoose for? Can you guess? Mongoose is connecting your Mongo to connecting MongoDB to a Node.js. So this is the exactly code. First, you say how you want to save it, where you are saving it. Next, you tell how to save them into cookie, and how old is the cookie, maximum age. And you are using local user equal to session user, so they are the same user. It's not like the session is active, but the user is not assigning to the active session.
But in this demo, you need to install the MongoDB there or not?
You just one command, you will install the Mongo Goose right away.
You show the how to install it?
Yes.
On which page?
Next.
I see.
So this is command you install the Mongo. So if you're following through till this page and your supervisor or node is running, it will give you errors telling you, oh, I can't find Mongo, and you just install here. So first get the key for your Ubuntu. Because this Mongo version doesn't have a authentication key, you need to explicitly say where you want to download the key. And do sudo apt-get install mongo org, and start the service by sudo service mongo d start. And you should have everything running. And next is install the session Mongo and Mongoose. Right now we want to say, oh, we want everything come from the session. So I changed about 4 places. First I'm saying the user is passed through what I defined earlier. It's the var user, and I should be redirect back to home if the people pass the authentication. Otherwise, we should redirect them into the login page. If the user is in the logout status, the session user should be none, and redirect me back to the index page. And in the export.home, we delete the first 5 lines and do a render home title home. You notice previously we have user equal to user here. That's how you pass information between pages. Right now we don't need to pass them anymore. So we delete the user equal user comma user here. And if the user didn't enter in the right username and password, we want to give them some prop hint, like the password is not rendered correctly, or try it again. So we go back to the apps.js. We want to do a slug saying, oh, please put message here in the form. Print them nicely. Any question? Then we go back to add a request session error. Give a wrong name or password hint. So once you set everything correctly, you should be able to see a hint here, wrong username or password, if you didn't do it right. That's how you handle the error. So right now, because the authentication only protect you from login, the user can still access the home page without logging. Even he will see a lot of errors. He can guess what's there. So what's the best way to protect the content without logging? We need to redefine the model. Right now we have view and routes. We don't have the model file. So how to take care of it? We use the app.get post and or in the JS file. So it's right here. We want to take care all the requests for login. That's why we use app.or. For logout, we only want to do a get and do a post back for authorize the user. That's why it's separated. And for homepage, you want to say if you don't have the user, please do login. So this line, app all not authenticate, app.get authentication, app.home authentication is like the protection. This is exactly how we define the two functions, authentication and not authentication. And add this back to the file. So if you scroll up, it's right here. Since we already add those, we can go back to check whether the home folder will allow. If I'm not logged in, can I see the home folder? You should be able to see a hint asking you, please log in to visit. So the user will stop it if they are not logged in. So that's it. This is the first three goal for today. Deployment of Node.js on AWS instance. Use bootstrap framework for our page. And I explained why you are setting different routes session, how you can save things into Mongo, how you can handle the error by the slug message, and how you can do the visiting control. So you stop people if they are not logging. So we have two more items. First is how you can write a web scraper. So how does that work? The blue part is the web page. The little evil image look like Node.js, and you scrape the stuff and saving to Mongo. So it takes extra component, JS DOM, jQuery, XML request, and HTML parser. This is our event page, and you need to add a file underneath, right underneath of the demo folder, and the content look like this. Basically, it's saying, pass me a web page, anything. I will scrape the whole page for you. So you only pass over the URL to this function. Next, we change the index.js, saying which URL we're scraping. So it's right here. You can change it to other web page. You will get the full page here. So how can we tell this is a script one? So you notice if you scroll down, it doesn't. Oh, guys, we script it every time we refresh. I think the folder structure was changed. It was copied to Anna's folder. Are you still using this portal?
No, I finished.
So you can. This script page was scraping things when we are still in session. That's why my comment was there. But if I didn't rescript it, I should only have the old comment I had like yesterday. Cool. So I also add 2 more content. Like I want to add the name of the event and time of the event. That's why I have the event.name, event.time. I'm saving this 2 pieces of the code into MongoDB. I only want those 2 columns. So I'm saying find me the header one and item property equal to name. Find me the time, event start time. If you want to script different information, you need to find its XPath and add into the find section. So if you want the event announcement, you need to find its path.
I'm not sure how this connect to the MongoDB from the logic here. How you
It's not in the Mongo yet. This is still in the step where scraping certain part of the web page. Mongo is next one. So this is the Mongo one. So we say we will make a folder called models and add a new file called event.js. And how it works. So I'm saying I want a database inside of Mongo called Node.js. And I want the schema called event schema, have 2 columns, name and time, and set whatever I just scripted inside of the table. That's how you can connect them. And we should save them. And all the JSON file will be saved into the MongoDB. So if we go back to the server, you can actually go to the Mongo by Mongo Go and type use node.js and show collection to see those tables. And you can do db.events find, because the record showed how many times I script this page. It keeps shuffle things into the table. So that's how you can save it.
And how to coordinate the time of scraping? What is the command? Like
I didn't save my scraping time. I saved the event start time. So it's always 7 o'clock, and I saved the event name. That's why it's Node.js workshopII. And that's it. You can change the code a little bit and script other things. I script all the events in Meetup. I script about 8,000 events and everyone's interest, so I can offer the best thing for everyone.
Do you put it in the data set and parse it and then visualize it?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, guys, we are.
When it goes into MongoDB, every time you scrape it, it inserts newer documents.
Yes, yes.
Sorry, what do you script?
I script the Meetup event page.
No, I guess when you visit this page, you script.
Yes, every time I visit this page, it's scripted. I think it's off now. So yeah, basically you can set different event number and script all the events in New York, globally or
And when where is the source of all the event numbers? Where you got the event number?
You generate them.
You generate?
Yeah, you
Okay.
generate them. Who else? So, in May 19, it's the anniversary party for this meetup. So, I scraped tons of stuff so we can have a like choose table or things we can look into on the anniversary party. Like, what are the who have been the most event? Except me, I think the second one went to 41 events, and the third campaign went to 31 events. So, it's on May 19, and we will have our special T-shirt, the Mind Data T-shirt, male version, female version, kiddo version with diaper, Hobbit version, Hobbit gray version, and beach version.
Wow.
You can put your name there. So the T-shirt will look like the bunny out in the middle, and you should write your name, like Anger's Mind Data. I will give you the brushes and the painting materials, so everyone can have fun and paint something differently. Only one day each year. If you miss this one, you wait for next year. Cool, that's it. I will put the video up on the meetup page, so you can go back and learn from it. And we are offering Node.js class if you want to take it. It's 20 hours, 4 hours per weekend. David Baylor is teaching that class. So it's April 27 to May 8th, from 1:15 to 6:15. So it's 4 Sundays. Not that bad. We
How much that cost?
what?
Free or?
This is paid class.
How much?
All the meetup is free, but the paid class is separate. We have 10 classes now, different prices. I'm teaching Hadoop and R. And my R, I just finished my third R class, and they are going to present on May 1st. Please come to their demo day. They are presenting a lot of interesting things. Like one of my students is predicting rain down to minute. So
What?
they predict rain
Rain?
down to minute, like whether next minute it will rain or not.
Wow.
And they like those are the topics they're presenting, like Craigslist, Wikipedia data, OpenPass data, election in Turkey votes, forecast rain down to minute, hierarchical data analysis, and the profile of the NYC restaurant based on the inspection result. They just finished the beginner level.
We have the link for the courses.
It's nyc.com, nycdatascience.com. I'm putting here. nycdatascience.com/course. So if you take class with my school, you need to do project demonstration. Show whether you learn or not. People will vote. You need to get two-thirds vote to pass their exam. So it's real. Not kidding.
What are you teaching Hadoop, like the whole ecosystem?
This is the beginner level. I teach the origin system of Hadoop, how you can build a cluster, how to use HDFS, how do you do API programming, how can you write MapReduce, how can you use it on Eclipse, how can you do Pig, Hive SQL, Mahal, Zoom Keeper, HBase, and application. This class starting on April 23rd. Today is Monday, so 2 days from now.
So you
From
still
now.
using the Amazon AWS for this?
Yes,
But you are not connected to the other SQL servers or something?
I am. Like right now, if you go to my, like right now there are several server running. Like, this 3 is for my R class. When the student present last round, I found a problem because when they copy paste their code from their laptop to my laptop, there are a lot of problems. So this time I offer the instance for everyone, so they can just access their RStudio remotely from their laptop and make sure everything run before they come to present.
But it's better to have local.
Yes, but you know, sometimes it causes problem. Like you have certain package dependency in your laptop. If you copy paste over and in demo day it went broke out of unexpected, right?
Yeah,
So this time everyone is presenting on the cloud.
on the cloud.
So they just need to log in by their Gmail account, and I use Gmail authentication, and it's exactly the same thing when you use their RStudio on your laptop and use RStudio on the cloud. So, and
What's the RStudio you mentioned? What's that?
it's a programming IDE for R programming.
It's not you're not using the Eclipse or something like
It's very close to Eclipse.
that? And why do you not choosing the Eclipse?
RStudio is better. The compiler, the debugger is better. They have different debugger. So
I think
RStudio,
they have one for Eclipse named Architect or something like that.
I think
Architect?
Java people use Eclipse more.
No, I went to the one class. They are using Eclipse, so that's I kind of wonder what's.
Yeah, you have different interfaces.
You have to use a plugin in
Right.
Eclipse, which is basically not needed. So you have one extra layer, so it makes Eclipse run our program slower than running RStudio.
Yeah, I just first time heard about this.
I see. R programming is so popular these days.
Oh, you mean R?
R.
Yeah.
Yes, I already finished 3 beginner level. Like this week, I'm starting to teach machine learning by R. Like my previous 3 beginner students will have enough knowledge to do machine learning now.
Excuse me, what is your background?
Computer science master and statistics master, and a bachelor in computer science.
Where do you go for school?
Stony Brook and San Jose. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So RStudio is you went to also it's a free software.
RStudio is a free
No,
software.